Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out Field of Dreams. This is a movie recommended to me by Jonathan over on Patreon. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for recommending this movie. I am very excited for it. It's a movie that I haven't really heard of before, even though I'm pretty sure it was either an Oscar winner or nominated for a bunch of Oscars. I haven't really heard of this movie. It's a baseball sports movie, and while I'm not super into baseball as a sport, I've never really watched a baseball game or anything like that, even though I did used to play it as a kid. I do enjoy watching a good baseball movie though, and this is supposed to be a really good one. I'm hoping for a heartwarming time, a feel-good time. I'm not quite sure what the plot of this movie is, so basically this whole movie is going to be one big surprise for me. And remember, if you want to head over to my Patreon, you can watch movies up to 3 weeks ahead of YouTube, which means movies that are coming out in 3 weeks on YouTube, as I just said, are already on Patreon. There are also some other things such as movie polls, exclusive live streams, and so much more. Thank you so much if you do go check it out, and let's get back to the video. Okay, let's just dive on into this. I'm pretty excited. I love a good sports movie. So anyways, I hope you enjoy my reaction to Field of Dreams. Kevin Costner is in this movie. James Earl Jones is in this movie. Guys, he's also in The Sandlot, which I also reacted to on this channel. Of course we're gonna get a good score with James Horner. I recently watched another James Horner scored movie, Jumanji, starring Robert Williams. That was very, very good. Check it out. Very recently, like last week.
He settled in Chicago, where he quickly learned to live and die with the White Sox. Died a little when they lost the 1919 World Series.
Died a little.
Died a lot the following summer when 8 members of the team were accused of throwing that series.
Oh my god.
Instead of Mother Goose, I was put to bed at night to stories of Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, and the great Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Shoeless Joe Jackson?
And when it came time to go to college, I picked the farthest one from home I could find. This, of course,
Berkeley.
Officially my major was English, but really it was the 60s. I tried to like sitar music, and I met
I tried to like sitar music, so fair.
A few years later, Karen was born. She smelled weird, but we loved her anyway.
She smelled weird.
But until I heard the voice, I'd never done a crazy thing in my whole life.
That's so cool. Oh, they seem so cute together, you know. This is giving me Interstellar vibes, you know, like Matthew McConaughey in the cornfield and stuff. What the heck? Sentient corn. This is actually a horror movie about evil sentient corn.
If you build it, he will come.
Annie, what was that? That voice just now, what was it?
We didn't hear anything.
If you build it,
Oh my god.
he will come.
Who is he and what does he build? I'm assuming a baseball diamond? But who is he? Who is he?
If you build what, who will come?
You didn't say.
Ooh, I hate it when that happens.
If you build it, he will come.
Okay, what are these voices actually? Is this like the baseball god or something? My money's still on the sentient corn though.
Well, anyway, I was walking down along the street and I heard this voice saying,
Look at that cow.
Take a message.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
They actually seem like a pretty happy family.
You hearing voices?
No, it's just that I heard that some farmers do, and I, of course, don't, so I...
But I'm just wondering if I do.
Who's hearing voices?
Ray is. Not in the fields.
No, I'm not.
They're like, bro, we all hear voices too, it's okay.
If you build it, he will come.
That voice is actually so creepy.
Who are you, huh? What do you want from me?
Build it, he will come.
Like, is it a baseball god? Is it the corn? Is it Babe Ruth? Like, what's going on? Also, why is he wearing a white shirt while farming? Like, that white shirt... Oh, there it is. The sexy baseball diamond. Oh, that's so cool. I say that white shirt's gonna get so dirty, just don't wear a white shirt when you're farming.
You don't suppose this is like acid flashback or anything, do you?
I never took acid.
Well, maybe it will someday. It's like a flash forward.
Maybe you will someday.
I think it means that if I build a baseball field out there, that Shoeless Joe Jackson will get to come back and play ball again.
Shoeless Joe Jackson is still alive. You listened to him as a bedtime story.
Family was crazy, but this is the craziest thing I've ever heard of.
I know it's totally nuts.
I mean, Shoeless Joe
That kid is knocked out.
actually thinking of doing this?
No.
I can't think of one good reason why.
He's already bought the bases.
What's your father got to do with all of this?
I never forgave him for getting old.
For getting old.
For all I know, he may have even heard voices too, but he sure didn't listen to them.
Okay, well, act on your voices.
Annie, I'm afraid of that happening to me. And something tells me that this may be my last chance to do something about it.
Good. Go build it.
But I also think if you really feel you should do this, then you should do it.
Is she the best or what? I'm gonna ask my parents to build a soccer pitch in my backyard now. I just have visions about it.
Fielder of all time. They said his glove was a place where triples go to die.
So you're gonna lose a lot of money though for doing this, right? How much money would he lose out on?
Sixth inning, he took them off and played the rest of the game in just his socks. The other players kidded him, called him shoeless.
I love how the whole town is just here watching. Like people actually brought their lawn chairs and stuff.
Except Shoeless Joe. Now, he did take their money, but nobody could ever prove he did a single thing to lose those games.
He took the money.
Including the series' only home run. They said he's trying to lose.
It's ridiculous.
I like how the kid's on his side.
Dad used to say nobody could hit like Shoeless Joe.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen you smile when you mentioned your father.
Aww.
I have just created something totally illogical.
Look how happy he is about it.
Not completely.
Just mostly.
It's a good baseball field, Ray.
It's a beautiful baseball field. Good job, dude.
That's 4 straight hits in the inning.
Daddy, what's a southpaw?
Left-hander, right?
It means a left-handed pitcher, hon.
I was right.
Considering how much less acreage we have for corn, I say we'll probably almost break even.
Almost break even. Oh, they're losing money now.
Daddy,
In a minute, Karen.
there's a man out there on your lawn.
Wait. Shoeless? Is he wearing shoes, honey? Is that not awesome or what?
Why don't you go on outside?
You're not at all worried this could just be some random dude? Like, I know he was in your vision, but still. He's like, ah! Did he get, like, reincarnated into the field? Like, what is this? Because he does not look 51. Or dead. Did you bring a bat? Of course, there's a bat ready. Good try, buddy. Good try.
Ray Kinsella.
Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson of the Red Sox, it looks like.
I'd wake up at night with the smell of the ballpark in my nose, the cool of the grass on my feet, the thrill of the grass. Can you pitch?
Not really. Dude, this is gonna be a dream. This has to be a dream or something.
It's Joe Jackson.
Oh my god.
Nice hit.
He's like, I gotta get that later though, please. Don't hit them that far.
See if you can hit my curve.
He almost died. It's gone. Oh my god, it's really gone.
Did you ever hold a ball or a glove to your face? I used to love traveling on the trains from town to town, the hotels.
I love you can feel the passion.
It was the crowd rising to their feet. The ball was hit deep, and I played for nothing.
This movie feels like the people behind it were very passionate about baseball too. What is this? He can't leave the field, can he?
My daughter, Karen.
Ma'am? Hi.
Are you a ghost?
That's what I'm thinking.
You look real to me.
Well, then I guess I'm real.
Oh, that's cute.
Could I come back again?
Yeah.
As much as you want.
There were 8 of us. It really mean a lot to them.
Yeah.
He's gonna get this whole team. With my dog, just like he goes, my dog goes too. Yeah, he's like some spirit ghost thing. That's so interesting. I did not expect that.
It turned up 2 days later, didn't it? Huh?
Ray, come on, Ray. The stupid baseball field's gonna bankrupt you.
It's not stupid.
You don't know the first thing about
I know a lot about farming.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Oh,
I know
yeah?
a lot more than you think I know.
Well, then how could you plow onto your major crop?
It was for baseball.
I mean, I'm trying to bail him out and he goes off to watch television. He used to be so normal.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the game on TV. Oh wait, this is so awesome. This is in no way what I thought this movie was going to be about.
Good left fielder knows what pitch is coming. He can tell from the angle of bat which way the ball's going to be headed.
Good catch.
Good, I'd have won 20 games that year. For Pete's sakes, Chacoli, that was 68 years ago. Sorry, kid.
It's okay. I don't mind.
She's like, you can keep swearing, it's fine.
Ray, think about what I said. And I'm just trying to help.
I know.
So I thought you two were gonna watch some game.
This is the game.
Because it's not really a game, it's more like a practice.
Can they not see anyone?
8 of what?
Wait, he can't see them.
Who them?
Them.
Oh my
You
god.
don't see 'em?
Only
Karen, honey?
the family can see them.
I don't think it's very polite to try to make other people feel stupid.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
She's like, you don't see them? They're right there. There's 8 men.
They couldn't see it.
This is really interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see, I died in 70. That means I haven't had a cigarette in, what, 18 years?
There you go. Super healthy then.
See you guys.
Oh. We were on the same page there.
What?
We're on the same page again.
What pain? All right? Whose pain? Thanks a lot.
You know, the voice could be a little bit less vague sometimes.
You're talking about banning books again. Really subversive books like The Wizard of Oz, Diary of Anne.
Oh, that's a bad one. The Wizard of Oz.
I asked him, he wouldn't tell me.
Shoeless Joe's?
I don't think so.
Well, who's in pain?
And I say smut and filth like this has no place in our schools.
This still happens today with a lot of schools banning books. Like really random books too sometimes.
It is considered by many critics to be the classic novel about the 1960s.
It's pornography.
How?
And its author, Mr. Mann,
Is sick.
How is he sick?
Yeah, well, I think he's a pervert. He's probably a communist, too.
Okay, where's your proof, buddy?
From?
Mr. Harris,
This is like politics today in America.
you know why he stopped writing books? Because he masturbates.
Oh no!
And I think if you had experienced even a little bit of the 60s, you might feel the same way too.
I experienced the 60s.
Did you though?
I think you had 2 50s and moved right on into the 70s.
Dude, what a burn.
Plowed under his corn and built a baseball field.
Oh my god, so what?
At least he is not a book burner, you Nazi cow.
Oh my days.
3 counties.
All right, Beulah, do you want to step outside?
Fine.
Okay, let's go.
Who wants to burn books? Who wants to spit on the Constitution of the United States of America? Anybody?
I didn't think so. Once you throw in the Constitution, no one can say no.
Who thinks freedom is a pretty darn good thing? Come on, let's see those hands.
Yeah, I think freedom's good. Yeah, I think freedom's good.
We gotta go.
We gotta go. This is great.
figured it out.
Dude, I love her so much.
God, it was just like the 60s again!
I just figured it out.
Step outside, you Nazi cat.
I know. I don't know.
Well, how are you supposed to ease it?
I don't know.
Ray. Look.
Dude, she's a great actress.
He writes software for interactive children's videos. I mean, they teach kids how to resolve their conflicts peacefully.
Interesting. And people want to burn his books?
Wow.
What do you mean, wow?
What do you want me to say? Big wow. What's it got to do with baseball?
Yeah, so fair.
As a child, my earliest recurring dream was to play at Ebbets Field with Jackie Robinson and the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Aw, oh, and you were a Dodgers fan.
He did everything. And he helped shape his time. I mean, the guy hung out with the Beatles.
That's pretty awesome.
Broke in Iowa.
Annie, this is really new territory for both of us, I know, but we're dealing with primal forces of nature here, all right?
Yeah, pretty much, like actual spirits.
Prove to yourself and to the world you are not turning into your father, but you've done it. Look, you believed in the magic. It happened.
Yeah, I understand her point.
I think something's gonna happen to the game. I don't know what, but there's something at Fenway Park, and I gotta be there with Terrence Mann to find it out.
What's gonna happen?
With the big green wall in left field, I dreamt last night you were at Fenway with Terrence Mann.
That's so weird.
Halfway up on the aisle?
Yeah, you were keeping score and
I was eating a hot dog.
No way, they had the same dream.
I'll help you pack.
That's so weird. What's going on? This is like a supernatural baseball movie. Wait, this is the Top Gear song. If anyone has seen Top Gear and heard the intro, this is the Top Gear intro. And Top Gear didn't exist yet, I don't think, but come on, this is cool.
He was much of a friend. He'd give you the directions himself.
Oh, snap.
2 blocks down, right-hand side. First door that don't have a chicken in the window is his.
First door that don't have a chicken in the window. What a strange direction. Oh my god, there he is. Darth Vader. No.
Sir, my name's Ray Kinsella.
We got a learning disability here?
Mr. All I'm asking is 1 minute. Please.
1 minute.
Yes. I want to just keep talking forever, James Earl Jones. I can't get enough of his voice.
And the universe opens itself up for a few seconds to show you what's possible.
Oh my God.
He's so happy.
You're from the 60s.
Well, yeah, actually.
He's like, get out of here.
Get back while you still can.
There's no place for you in the future.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
That was so amazing. Is he pretending to have a gun?
I was hoping I wasn't gonna have to do it this way.
What the hell is that?
It's a gun. What do you think it is?
It's your finger.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna beat you with a crowbar until you go away.
Whoa, wait.
What? There are rules here? Oh no, there are no rules here.
I'm gonna beat you with a crowbar.
I was hoping I could just convince you to come with me.
So you are kidnapping me?
Yeah, to a baseball game.
John Kinsella.
You're seeing a whole team of psychiatrists, aren't you?
I don't blame you.
He sounds pretty crazy.
Want a cup of coffee?
No.
Want some cookies?
I would take a cookie, actually.
But it's a really good story. And I'll tell you on the way.
I'm not gonna get rid of you, am I?
No.
Nope, you're coming to the baseball game with me. Kidnapped on your own volition. That's what you are.
I spent all my misery years ago. I got no more pain left for any of you. I gave it the office.
I love this guy.
No, I meant, what do you want?
A hot dog. With mustard.
Go the distance.
Go the distance. The voice is back.
You didn't see that?
See what?
Dude, you look so crazy. I'm so sorry.
Whenever you want to go, we can go.
Fine, let's go.
No, at least stay for the game.
What is it you're not telling me?
I've already taken up too much of your time.
Take up a little more.
Misdirected though it might be, it is still a passion. I used to feel that way about things, but you got another message, didn't you?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I already think you're crazy. What did it say?
Said the man's done enough. Leave him alone.
That's not what it said, though. Why are you lying?
Moonlight Graham.
You saw it.
So what?
He did see it.
Man, we were the only ones who saw it. Did you hear the voice too?
Yeah, he might have.
It's what told me to find you. Did you hear it?
Go the distance.
Yes, he heard it. Oh, that's so cool.
It means we're going to Minnesota to find Moonlight Graham.
We're going.
Okay, let's go. I would love to go on a road trip with James Earl Jones. That would just be awesome.
Someday explain all this to me, okay?
I'll try. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I don't think I'd be able to explain it. I'd be like, I don't know what's going on. Oh no. Don't sign anything.
Annie, you got no choice in the matter.
If she sells, oh my god, I'll be so annoyed.
Oh, you mean Doc Graham?
No, I think his nickname was Moonlight.
Well, that's Dr. Graham.
Oh, he's a doctor.
The day he died.
That's it.
You're a good writer.
So are you.
She knows him.
What makes this one so special? We have to travel halfway across the country to find him 16 years after he died. There's got to be more.
He's got to reincarnate onto the field. He has to, right? Field of Dreams is going to be a field of all these, like, players who never got a chance.
She passed a couple of years later. She always wore blue. The shop...
Always blue.
Because they knew if Doc walked by, he'd buy one.
That's funny.
They found boxes of blue hats that he never got around to give her.
Oh, wait, that's so sad.
No screwing, no drinking, no opium, no midnight abortions.
Midnight abortions?
His father, who lives in Baltimore, notified police after receiving no answer to repeated telephone calls. Shoot.
Yeah, I need to call my dad. The Godfather is in theaters. One of this year's 10 best. That's one of the best movies of all time. Reacted to all 3 of them on the channel. It's the ghost of Archibald.
Well, sir, I jumped up like I was sitting on a spring, grabbed my glove, and ran out on the field.
Must have been so exciting.
So what was that like?
It was like having this close to your dreams.
You touch it, briefly.
There'll be other days. I didn't realize that that was the only day.
Aww. Well, that's some really good advice, though.
I think it's to ask you if you could do anything you wanted. If you could have a wish.
And are you the kind of a man who could grant me that wish?
You can try.
To stare down a big league pitcher. To stare him down, and just as he goes into his wind-up, wink. That's what I wish for.
Dude, that's a good strategy. That's so fun.
That's my wish, Rickensiller. And is there enough magic out there in the moonlight to make this dream come true?
I think so. Come to Iowa.
This is my most special place in all the world. It's a place touches you like this. The wind never blows so cold again. I can't leave just.
But I really think you're supposed to come with us.
No. He's saying no.
You'll have to stay a wish. I was born here. I lived here. I'll die here.
Kidnap him. Take him. Kidnap this ghost.
They'd consider it a tragedy.
Son, if I'd only gotten to be a doctor for 5 minutes, now that would have been a tragedy.
Aww. He got a career that he really loved, though.
Well, your wife called before. She wants you to call us tonight.
I'm so scared the farm's gonna be gone.
Right, so they own the paper now. And he says if we don't sell to them, they're gonna foreclose. Ray.
This is horrible.
Not everyone can see it. You might not.
Give it a try.
He heard the voices, he'll see it.
How far you going?
Iowa.
Well, if it's okay with you, I think I'll just ride along a while. I play baseball.
Oh, sick.
Hop in.
Why did he say that at the end? By the way, I'm not a threat. I play baseball.
Hi. I'm Archie Graham.
Wait. Wait. That's the same name.
A job so that you could play on their team. They haven't done that for years.
This is like a reincarnation of his younger self.
American boy refusing to have a catch with his father.
Wide 14.
That's when I read The Boat Rocker by Terrence Mann.
Oh, God.
Oh, not my book.
I packed my things, said something awful, and left. After a while, I wanted to come home, but I didn't know how. Made it back to the funeral, though.
I wonder if he'll feel forgiveness from his father at some point in this movie at the end. Seems like he's pretty stuck on his dad.
Who is his hero?
Shoeless Joe Jackson.
So you admire him now, though.
Son of a bitch died before I could take it back. Before I could tell him, you know.
I think his dad is going to appear at the end of the movie as one of the baseball players.
I can't bring my father back.
So the least you can do is bring back his hero.
That makes sense. Interesting.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be able to do a lot more than that.
What does that mean?
Oh, he's going to be able to play. There's different teams now. Look.
That's Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Of course it is. I mean, you didn't believe me? Terry Mann.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure's mine.
Starstruck. Even the kid was starstruck.
I don't mind. Where'd they come from?
Where did we come from?
Yeah, who knows?
Ty Cobb wanted to play. None of us could stand a son of a bitch when we were alive, so we told him to stick it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes, sir. All right, we'll go warm up. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's more than that. It's perfect.
I love that they're all just chill with Ray, you know what I mean? They're like, hey Ray, what's up? It's like these legends. That's so funny. I don't know what Babe Ruth looks like. I only know him by name. The wink and then the hard throw.
We're in my ear. He's not gonna want to load the bases, so look for low and away. Right. But watch out for in your ear.
Just in case. Here we go. Oh! Safe! Yeah! His dream. His dream has come true.
Ray.
As a matter of fact, it's Terrence Mann.
Right. How do you do? I'm the Easter Bunny. Right.
It actually is Terrace Man.
But I do have a deal to offer you that's gonna allow you to stay on the land.
Daddy, you don't have to sell the farm.
Let us buy you out. We'll
The kid raises a good point.
now.
Daddy, we don't have to sell the farm.
Karen, please, just wait.
Don't yell at the kid. What does she know?
People will come, and they'll come to Iowa City. They'll think it's really boring, so they'll drive up and want a pair.
Hatred for Iowa City.
The fact remains is that you don't have the money to bring the mortgage up to date, so you're still gonna have to sell. I'm sorry, Ray. We got no choice.
Don't you dare foreclose.
People will come, Ray.
Yeah, they just have to believe.
They'll come to Iowa for reasons they can't even fathom. Longing for the past. We won't mind if you look around, you'll say. It's only $20 per person.
Ah, there we go.
You'll find they have reserved seats somewhere along one of the baselines where they sat when they were children.
Aww.
And they'll watch the game, and it'll be as if they'd dipped themselves in magic waters.
That is so cool.
When the bank opens in the morning, they'll foreclose.
People will come, Ray.
You're broke, Ray.
Let's see people come right now.
The one constant through all the years, Ray, has been baseball. America has rolled by like an army of steamrollers. It's been erased like a blackboard, rebuilt
I
and
feel like
erased
American
again.
football is more popular in America than baseball.
Baseball has marked the time.
But baseball is older.
Oh, people will come, Ray. People will most definitely come.
No, I'm going to Iowa right now. Then getting bored in Iowa and going to this farm.
Not signing.
Yes.
Not nothing.
And you turn your daughter into a damn space
Get your hands
kid.
off.
Yeah,
Trying to
stop
help you,
touching
damn
them.
it.
Oh my god. Top 10 most unexpected moments in history.
Annie, wait.
What?
He's a doctor too, right? You can do it. If he leaves the field, does he become his older self? Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
This child's choking to death. Get her up. Hold it steady now.
If someone fell on her head like that, though, I feel like you would want to support the spine a little bit.
Thank you, Doc.
No, son. Thank you.
Oh, that's so cute.
You can't go back, can you?
It's all right.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
He had his moment.
When did these ball players get here?
Oh my god, he sees them now.
Hey, rookie! You were good.
Oh, I have chills. Oh, I have chills. That was so nice.
We're gonna call it a day. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, do you want to come with us?
Oh, what? Does he just die if he goes with them or something?
No, not you. Him.
Oh, interesting.
Well, you wouldn't be here
I'm
if it were...
unattached. You have a family.
I know, but I want to know what's out there. I want to see it.
But you're not invited.
It's not your time yet.
And I haven't once asked what's in it for me.
What are you saying, Ray?
I'm saying, what's in it for me?
Is that why you did this? For you?
No, it's not. Well, I guess a little bit.
What interview? What are you talking about?
The one
What about Ebbets Field, when they charged you up and sent you all the way to Boston to find me?
Yeah, he definitely did it.
And if I had the courage to go through with this, what a story it'll make. Shoeless Joe Jackson comes to Iowa.
So you're saying you're gonna write another story?
You're gonna write about it.
That's what I do.
Here we go. He's got his courage back. He's got his purpose back. His passion.
I want a full description.
Take care of this family.
I don't know if he'll ever come back. What? Wow. This is such an interesting movie. This is not what I expected in any way.
What are you grinning at, you ghost?
If you build it, he will come.
I'm thinking it's gonna be his dad. I think
God.
That's his dad.
It's my father.
Ah! Oh, now he could actually apologize.
He's got his whole life in front of him, and I'm not even a glint in his eye. What do I say to him?
Give him a hug.
Hi.
I just wanted to thank you folks for putting up this field, letting us play here.
Does he recognize his son? No, he doesn't.
This is my daughter, Karen. Karen, this is my...
Friend, father.
This is John.
Hiya, Karen.
This is so cute! Oh, he's just been talking to his father this whole time.
Is this heaven?
Who knows? It's
It's
Iowa.
Iowa.
Ha! We're on the same page again.
Is there a heaven?
Oh, yeah.
It's full of baseball.
Good night, Ray.
Good night, John.
Good night, John.
Hey, Dad? You want to have a catch?
Yes.
I'd like that.
Oh, the most emotional game of catch. James Horner, why are you doing this to me right now? So beautiful. That's a really beautiful... Oh, look at these people coming. Wow. There's not enough seats for everyone. Also, it's the middle of the night. What are they doing? Come in the morning when everyone's actually playing. Like all of Iowa is coming here. Ah, that was a really good movie. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for recommending that movie. That was really good and so unexpected. Everything about this movie was not what I thought. I thought it was going to be like some guy training kids in baseball or something like that. But it had supernatural elements. It was really about him reconciling with his dad. And yeah, it was really nice. It was a really good movie. The voice is himself. What does that mean? The voice is himself? What does that mean? Himself is the voice? Is there a guy called The Voice? What does that mean? And that was my reaction to Field of Dreams. When was this made? 1989. I thought this was made in 1999, but this was made in 1989. So this movie is a little bit older than I thought it was, about 10 years older. So that's kind of interesting. A baseball movie starring Kevin Costner. And yeah, this movie was really good and very unexpected. Just again, want to just shout out Jonathan. Thank you so much, Jonathan, in my movie recommendation tier on Patreon for recommending that I watch this movie. This is a movie that I never would have watched on my own, but is a movie that I really, really enjoyed. See, as I said in the intro, I'm not a huge baseball fan. Never really watched baseball or anything like that. I played it a little bit until I was like 6 or 7 years old, but that is the extent of my baseball knowledge. I know some of the technical terms, but I'm not a huge baseball fan, but I do love sports movies, and this was a really great sports movie. But this was also a sports movie that was very different from many of the other sports movies I've seen in the past, and it's something that I really appreciated. I thought this movie was going to be about Kevin Costner, I don't know, living maybe somewhere rural and then bringing baseball to this rural town who maybe didn't have a baseball team, or maybe people didn't like baseball or something like that. I thought that would be what this movie was about. Or maybe Kevin Costner, getting back, or I guess I call him by his character's name, Ray, getting back into the groove of baseball, if you will, which is kind of what happened. But this movie was much more than that as well. This movie had spiritual elements in it. First of all, we had like these people who had passed away, these baseball legends who had passed away, and some people who were not even baseball legends, who had only appeared for like a single game. We had all these people come back, play baseball, vanish into the void, come back, play baseball, vanish into the void. But this movie was really about Ray's forgiveness and reconciliation with his father, which I really, really enjoyed a lot. Throughout the movie, he's talking about how he left his father in a bad way. He talks about his dad a lot in this movie, and he talks about how they never were on the same page. He stopped playing catch with him at 14 because he read a certain person's book. How he left at 17 and said something like, how can I respect you if your hero is a criminal, even though he knew his hero wasn't a criminal. He just said that because he would get under his father's skin, and then his dad passed away before he was ever able to apologize for saying that. And so this whole movie was just a lead up for him to kind of say that he's sorry to his dad, get that forgiveness from his father, and finally end up on the right page, on the same page with his dad again, and have this loving father-son relationship, even though at the end of the movie the dad is younger than his son because of how this ghost stuff works. But still, it was very, very sweet and very wholesome, and not the route that I expected this movie to go. Even when all the spiritual stuff was going on, I was like, I don't know if the dad's going to be in. I think I guessed in the movie that the dad was going to be at the end of the movie, and I felt pretty certain about that guess once Ray started talking about how he left at 17 and 14 not playing catch. I was like, okay, the dad has been pretty big throughout this. The dad is definitely coming back. Even though he's not a famous baseball player or anything, the dad is definitely coming back at the end of this movie. But I thought it was a really great movie and a really great build up to that, because it's not like we don't know that this is what's going on. We just hear Ray talking about his dad, and it sounds like it's just something that's on his mind a lot, because he keeps blurting out stuff about his dad, how like his dad was blah blah blah, or his dad was blah blah blah, like good or bad, you know what I mean? And so I don't know, I just found it very interesting, and I really liked the lead up, and it was very effective at the end. Like, it was very heartwarming. It was very just, you know what I mean? It was just, that's what I felt. Those are my emotions. But besides that stuff as well, James Horner's score was incredible. I mean, James Horner is amazing. I watched a James Horner score movie, Jumanji, last week, and so if you want to check out, if you like Jumanji with Robin Williams, then you can go check that one. A little plug right there, a little sneaky plug. But yeah, I mean, I found James Horner's score in this one. I mean, in Jumanji it's very intense. In this one it's very gentle, it's very magical, it's very emotional. When I really listened to the score was at the end, which is I think is when you were really intended to listen to the score. So I'm not quite sure what the score was like for the rest of the movie, but in that big moment, when he's finally talking to his dad and he's saying sorry, he doesn't really say sorry, but they're on the same page, and you kind of feel this forgiveness between the two of them, and this wall between the two of them just fades away, and then they play catch at the end of the movie. The score is just so loud, but it's not over dramatic or anything. It still has this very soft piano in it. It has this really nice melody, and it feels like a hug. That's what the score felt like. It felt like a warm hug, and I don't know, I really like that. So good job, James Horner. And yeah, besides that, I just really enjoyed this movie in general. The movie just felt like a warm hug, letting all these legends. I mean, I didn't know any of these legends. I'm sure that they're actually all real people. And so if you're a big baseball fan, or if your parents or your grandparents are big baseball fans, I guess grandparents at this point are big baseball fans, they might have grown up or at least seen a lot more of or heard a lot more of these baseball players. And so I feel like if you were watching it with that knowledge, you'd be like, oh, it's that guy, oh, it's that guy, oh, that's so cool. And then maybe get even more emotional because you have this connection to these people as well, and they're kind of given a second chance. But even not knowing who these people were, again, if they were real people, I still felt that connection, you know what I mean? I still felt that, everyone can relate to these people who maybe never got to fulfill their dream or got to do their dream to a certain extent, but never got to play for longer. Like some of these baseball players, they either played a long time, but then they got canceled. You know what I mean? They got pushed out of baseball because of a cheating scandal that happened. And so they never got to continue playing baseball. They were kind of averse to playing baseball because of what had happened. And then some of these people had only played a single inning or a half inning, and they kind of touched their dream but never actually quite got there. And so I thought it was a really just emotional thing to attach yourself to, because everyone can understand that feeling. And so to see these people getting to play baseball again, even though I don't play baseball, was just a real good treat. I really enjoyed it a lot. And again, it really reflected the theme of this movie with the forgiveness between father and son, between Ray and John, his dad, because it was Ray's dream in the end to talk to his dad and to say he's sorry to his dad and to break down those barriers and play a game of catch with him again. And that was his dream. He never says it in the movie, but that was his dream. And dream came true on that field. The dream came true. So yeah, that is my reaction and review to Field of Dreams, the 1989 baseball movie. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to Jonathan for supporting the channel and for recommending this movie, as well as everyone right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. And yeah, any more baseball movies I would love, any more sports movies in general. I would just say sports movies in general. I mean, I do quite like my baseball movies, even though I don't play baseball, but any other sport movie I would love to watch, just because I quite like sports movies a lot. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.